to say it, but there's a tinge of resignation about John's face there. He's not giving in, not by a long shot. But Mark Selby, like all the great champions, is a tremendous finisher in finals. Oh, look at this cue ball. I mean, I know it's not the most difficult shot ever, but it's almost effortless, quite honestly. And just when the winning line is beginning to present itself, that's when so many times in the past he truly comes alive.
$12. 13.
Yeah, here it is then. No problem with, as we know, the power into the three together and get the cue ball spitting back towards them. Just fabulous. It really is. That is awesome. All right, his next shot's going to be awkward, but look at the spread. If this next shot goes correctly,
20.
they're going to be all there for him.
It's just so awkward to get to, but he's played it superbly. So this is a serious chance now, as Alan says, to get it won. Of course, he hasn't qualified for the next event in Wuhan in China at the weekend, but this will more than ease the blow of that.
$28. 29.
I think Mark Selby's a player who's been massively misunderstood and misrepresented actually over the years as a slogger and a grinder. If you've watched today's final, you'll have seen the different levels to his game, the different facets to it, including the scoring, the shot making, and in situations like this, the bottle as well.
$36.
Because everyone has their favourite styles and favourite players and preferences on how they like to see snooker played.
37.
But you know what? What's not boring? Winning.
$42.
He took a little time out in the last frame on about 20 odd just to get his mind on the order that he wanted to take the red colours, and he's kind of done the same just then. He was kind of
43.
going round looking at things that weren't really there. They weren't really a thing because it stunned the red in. You get a straight pink, but he's that smart and clever. I was talking about
The second man,
the
please.
late great Ray Reardon disguising things when he was playing. It's a trait that Mark Selby also has. Even there, just clean the white, please, referee, or the pink's going to be spotted. So he backs off, little time out, sip of water, just keep everything nice and calm.
Yeah, it's a good comparison. I mean, Ray Reardon, he would use sort of laughter, wouldn't he, to his advantage. It'd be all smiles and then suddenly go for the jugular. We saw a little bit of that last night with Selby after the re-rack. It was all laughing and joking. Next minute, a long red had flown in. He won the
49.
frame. Another legend that we lost earlier this year, Ray Reardon.
$50.
Truth is, we're all standing on the shoulders of giants. One day they'll be naming trophies after this man.
$55.
Shouldn't be a problem because any angle on the next black, even straight, is absolutely fine.
$56.
There you are. He's pretty much straight, but the red to right centre, if he wants it, will do nicely. Just another time out, a little breather, because he knows he's almost there. But as is his way, he typically plays a shot that certainly,
63.
I know Stephen Hendry believes, and I do too, that he's the best in the game at that shot. Red and a simple blue to follow. He's going to be the champion.
64.
Yeah, at the end of last season, Mark Selby was very disappointed to lose in the Tour Championship. First round of the World Championship, was talking about possibly retiring. Thank goodness he didn't. Because when you can play like this, why wouldn't you want to carry on? He's so tough. He's proved it again. Barring snookers, this is for the title.
$69.
Would love this in, just to, you feel, confirm it. And in it goes.
70.
And now the relief will descend. John Higgins, a week ago, dropped out of the top 16 after 29 years. The obituaries were being written for his career. Typical Higgins, he got back in after a week. But he'll still be disappointed, of course, not to get his hands on the trophy. But what can you say about the man at the table? What a warrior he is. What a fighter.
73.
What a player. Full stop. We saw a week ago at the English Open, Neil Robertson return after a barren spell. These great players do not stay down for long. Their resolve, their determination.
81.
comes back to the fore again, as it has done this week for Mark
82.
Selby. Remember, he had 4 deciders, some of them very close, that he had to survive. But he played really well last night in the semi-finals, even better in the first session this afternoon, and again at the end of this match to get it won. 91 in the
87.
last frame, and whatever this finishes up as.
$88. $93.
He wins a century. He'll settle for 93.
Selby, 93.
Mark Selby ends an 18-month wait for a world ranking title. John Higgins, as ever, gracious in defeat. It was a wonderful first session. Hard fought at the start of the evening, but Selby pulled away at the end. He wins the British Open for the first time, ranking title number 23. He's beaten John Higgins by 10 frames to 5.